So as you guys can see the title of this video, basically I'm gonna be talking to you guys about just kind of my experiences going to jail, kind of what it taught me. Obviously my experiences might not be the same for everybody. The lessons I learned, some people might not learn them. You know, everybody's different. But I'm gonna just kind of tell you guys what I went through. And yeah, I'm gonna do a workout while I talk to you guys too, so let's get to it. You know, I went to jail. I ended up going to a place called Maplehurst. I spent my time there. First day I got there late at night, so everyone was already locked up. I got on the range, they gave me a cell. I ended up getting celled up with two of their guys. Really nice guys, actually. They were cool. But I had to sleep on the floor. I was the third guy in the cell, so I had to sleep on the floor. I was basically sleeping right beside the toilet. So for the first 2 months I was in jail, I was sleeping beside the toilet. Jail was hot, they turned off the AC. The power was always going out, so we were locked down a lot, basically the whole day, sometimes a couple days. But yeah, it's the jungle in there, that's for sure. It's definitely a jungle, you know, a lot of gang violence, a lot of fights. Personally, I'm not in any gangs, you know, I don't involve myself with that kind of stuff, so stay to myself, kind of just basically, kind of just do my own thing, you know, kind of just keep to myself, mind my business. I did meet a couple people. And not everyone in jail is a bad person, you know? Some people were just in there, you know, made the wrong decision, but you know, a lot of good people in there. Kept to myself, I worked out every day, kind of just stayed fit, you know? And I looked at it kind of like a boot camp in a way, you know? You wake up at a certain time, you lock up at a certain time, you eat at a certain time. They have something called yard or rec. We had rec and yard, so you go to yard at a certain time, you go to rec at a certain time, you go to the library at a certain time. So everything's kind of just scheduled, you know? So you definitely learn to build a routine. It definitely, going to jail personally, I didn't look at it like a bad thing. I kind of looked at it like almost a blessing in disguise. Because before I was going to jail, I was depressed, you know, especially not knowing, for a long time, I didn't know whether I was gonna go to jail or not. I went through 2 or 3 lawyers, went through court, again, was 6 years. So, you know, it was a lot of stress I was going through. I had 2 businesses at the time. So, you know, I was going through it. I was definitely going down definitely falling, but in my eyes, it's I felt like I got sent to jail to kind of just smarten up and just just discipline myself more than I I was before. I wasn't that disciplined, I'll be honest. I was always going out, I was drinking a lot, I was smoking a lot. Don't get me wrong, I still do smokes here and there sometimes, but I completely cut out the drinking. I don't drink anymore. I don't go out. I kind of just try to keep the same routine I had in jail in a way, you know? I eat at a certain time. I have 3 alarm clocks for my breakfast, lunch, dinner. I got a wake up alarm. So it's I kind of just try to stay on the same routine that you know, jail, it's definitely a fucked up place. Don't get me wrong. You don't want to be in jail, you know? Definitely just, you know, if you can avoid going to jail, don't go to jail. But if you have to go to jail, you know, you just gotta pull your head up and just, you know, do it, get it done. And yeah, you know, it's just, jail definitely disciplined me. It got me back in the gym, that's one thing. I didn't go to the gym for the whole 5 years, 6 years, probably 7 years before. I used to just always think about money, you know, I need to make money. You know, I gotta do this, I was always just go. I never kind of took the time to really be took the time to really enjoy my life. I was always just work, you know, always trying to make my next dollar. And going to jail made me realize life isn't all about money. You know, money obviously helps and it's good to have money, but when money gets taken from you, what do you have, you know? And that's kind of what I kind of thought, like that's kind of what came into my mind is like, when money's taken from you, what do you have, you know? Like, who are you? So, you know, like, I didn't have no money in jail, you know? I had money, obviously, on my canteen and shit, stuff like that, but I couldn't make no money, right? I was just sitting in the cell every day and then working out. That was my routine. So, but I don't regret anything that I've been through. You know, they're all learning experiences. But yeah, jail definitely helped me build a routine. It disciplined me. Again, like I said before, jail, I was always outside. I was going to the club a lot. I was drinking way too much, smoking too much. Started doing other drugs. It got bad. It got bad. And, you know, I had to. It's like basically, it's like God telling me to slow down. You know, figure shit out. And going to jail, all you have time for is to think. You know, all you do is think. You know, I was reading a lot. I probably finished like in the 6 months I was there. I probably finished close to like 15 books maybe. Cause reading in there, it's like watching a movie. It's just, you're literally like watching a movie because you kind of just picture what the words are saying, you know? We would come out at 9 a.m. or 8 a.m., lock up at like 6 or 7 a.m., lights out at like 10 o'clock. And then, you know, you kind of just in your cell, you know? So reading definitely helped the time go by. And, you know, I still try to read as much as I can now that I'm out of jail. But just to keep my mind sharp too. So, especially eating, I never was skinny. I was like 165 pounds before I went to jail. When I came out, I was 195 or almost 200. And it was because I had a eating routine. I was eating breakfast, eating lunch, eating dinner. And then it came to a point where I was buying extra meals. So I would trade I became like a peanut butter guy. I had all the peanut butters. So I would basically sell my peanut butters for extra meals. So I would get extra meals. So sometimes I would get, instead of like 3 meals a day, I would get 4 or 5. I just eat, work out. So yeah, man, jail. You know, definitely just try to stay out of jail if you can, but if you have to go because you fucked up, you made a mistake, then it is what it is, man. You just gotta make the best of it, learn from it. Yeah, make the best from it, learn from it. But yeah, man, I just kind of wanted to talk about that with you guys and just kind of explain, you know, just the things I went through. It was definitely an experience, you know, but I'm glad I'm home, you know. I'm glad I had my family to stick by me. That's another thing too, is like, when you go to jail, you realize who's really there for you, you know? Like my parents, if I didn't have my mom, my pops, my brother, I don't know what I would have done, to be honest. So family is a big thing, you know, family first. I love my family, I love my parents, I love my brother. And yeah, you know, I wouldn't know what I would do without them. So, you know, family's a big thing. And going to jail too, like there's a lot of guys in there that didn't have that support system outside, you know, so they were struggling. Some guys weren't getting their canteen, they get their food that we get from the jail, but you know, even that food is still not enough. You're not really getting the nutrition you need, you know, you gotta figure it out. You really gotta figure it out in there. It's definitely hard, you know, but if you know how to adapt to situations, you'll be okay. Like for me, I've always been the type of person that knows how to adapt. Whatever situation I get put in, I'm gonna adapt to that situation and I'm gonna excel, you know, no matter where I am. So I kind of just, once I got in jail, I'm like, all right, I'm in jail. It's time to just figure out how I can be the best I can be in jail, you know? Even in the worst place, the worst situation. And yeah, you know, I made it work. I ended up coming home early, I was grateful for that. Again, thank you to my parents, because if it wasn't for my parents, I probably wouldn't have got home early. So, you know, it's definitely good to have that support system around you. You know, jail is somebody, you know, like, thing too, jail is home for a lot of guys. Like, some guys I met in there, they would tell me they'd rather be here than be outside, because, you know, some guys are homeless, right? So some guys rather be outside rather be inside jail where they get a bed, they get food, instead of being outside in the cold. So, you know, it's just a crazy place, you know, you learn a lot. And at the end of the day, if I had to say anything, you guys just, you know, make the best out of your situation that you're in. You know, I'm rebuilding. I lost a lot before I went to jail. I lost my businesses, lost my car. I lost a lot of money, like, you know, so I'm trying to rebuild myself, you know, and I'm gonna take you guys on that journey with me. I hope you guys enjoy this video. There will be more, so stay tuned.
Beat it up, Bavaro.
Driving on the 401, thinking all life's begun, reminiscing of what I was. I pray my brothers guide me from above.
And do you love me for the life I live? Baby girl, just come over here, I wanna get a kiss. And I've been feeling like this shit is in my head. Popping all these drugs, I wanna geek up off the mess. Brody thought it for me up, I ain't gonna lie. Then I got shot, niggas try to kill me, yeah they tried. Fuck it, this the life I live, my nigga ain't gon' lie. My little bro, he see my life, I swear he wanna cry. My little sis saying she don't wanna see me die. Looking in her eyes, I know that she just traumatized. Baby girl, don't worry, yeah, you know I will be fine. Bro, he told me, yeah, I know you got that fucking eye. And I'm just trying to make sure family good. I remember days I had to go and get it in that hood. And now I'm driving really far to crush that pack. And baby, do you love me? I can really show you slack. Tryna make my way when niggas always on my back. Bitch, you wanna fuck? I told that bitch to give it back. I'm making racks. Cartier bracelet, told them niggas that I'm back. And I'm in his head, now that line is going flat. And I've been feeling like I'm on a different planet. Whip it up, my nigga, more than you can manage. 2-tone, 4-5 when I'm slapping. Why you hate me? Cause I really fucking have it. Brody used to tell me chill out. Now I'm on the block, you know I really have to send out. All these niggas hate me cause they know that I'm the bit out. I don't need to touch her cause that bitch she moving pit small.
Driving on the 401, thinking all life's begun, reminiscing of what I was. I pray my brothers guide me from above. Driving on the 401, thinking all life's begun, reminiscing of what I was. I pray my brothers guide me